Hey Lean enthusiasts! Ever felt like things at work or even at home are just not as efficient as they should be? Well, today we are diving into the 8 wastes of Lean. These are the hidden traps that kill productivity not just in business but also in your everyday lives. I'm going to show you how to identify each waste, explain the problems they cause, how to fix them, and I'll even compare each waste to something in your daily routine. Ready? Let's go! First up, overproduction. This happens when you produce more than what's needed or produce it too soon. In manufacturing, it looks like excess products piling up in inventory. Overproduction ties up resources and space, and you'll often end up with products that no one needs. As countermeasure, use just in time to produce exactly what's needed when it's needed. Implement a Kanban system to regulate production flow. Here's a real-life example. Think of overproduction like cooking way too much food for a party, and then everyone ends up taking home leftovers that might go bad in the fridge. Ever had to throw a full Tupperware of pasta? Yeah, that's overproduction. Next step is waiting. This is when people, machines, or processes are idle because they are waiting for the next step. Picture a production line coming to a halt because a machine broke down. Waiting leads to downtime and missed opportunities to add value. So, as countermeasure, you can apply total productive maintenance to keep machines running smoothly and prevent delays. The use of value stream mapping helps pinpoint where waiting happens in your process. Waiting is like standing in the line at the DMV or waiting for your internet to buffer while streaming. Time you'll never get back. Frustrating, right? Waste number 3, transport. Transport waste occurs when products or materials are moved unnecessarily. In a factory, this could be materials being moved long distance between production stages. Unnecessary transport adds time and cost without adding any value to the product. Redesign the layout of the workplace to minimize movement. Use a spaghetti diagram to visually map out and reduce unnecessary transport. Here's an example. Transport waste is like walking back and forth in your kitchen because the pots are on one side and the utensils are on the other. Imagine the steps you'd save if they were right next to each other. Before we jump into the next waste, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button for more Lean content. Your engagement really helps the channel, so thank you. Next on the list is extra processing. This happens when you add more features or steps to a product or service than the customer actually needs. Think about adding unnecessary inspection steps in production. Extra processing wastes time and resources by focusing on non-value adding tasks. As countermeasure, simplify the process using standard work and focus on what the customer actually needs. Use process mapping to identify and cut out unnecessary steps. In daily life, it's like doing way too much to clean your car, washing it, waxing it, then vacuuming the trunk that hasn't been used in months. A simple wash and vacuum might have been enough. Number 5, inventory. Inventory waste happens when you store more raw materials or finished products than necessary. Think of a factory stacked with unsold products. Excess inventory ties up capital and storage space, and it might become obsolete. Implement just in time to only keep what's needed. A Kanban system helps control inventory levels. At home, inventory waste is like that pantry full of expired cans of soup or boxes of cereals you bought in bulk but never ate. It just takes up space. Number 6, motion. Motion waste happens when people move more than necessary. It's like employees walking all over the place to grab tools that aren't in the right spot. Excess motion slows down processes and tires out your team. What you can do is to rearrange workspaces to minimize movement. Use 5S to organize the workspace and keep everything within reach. Here's a real-life example. Motion waste at home is like walking around the house looking for your keys when they should have been hanging by the door the whole time. Who hasn't been there, right? Waste number 7, defects. When products have been reworked or scrapped due to errors. In production, defects leads to wasted materials, time, and unhappy customers. That leads to the need to basically doing the job twice. Implement poka-yoke or mistake proofing to prevent errors from happening. Use root cause analysis to find and fix the underlying problem causing defects. As a real life example, think of defects like baking a cake, but realizing halfway through you forgot to add eggs, and now you've got to start all over. Total waste. And finally, we have unutilized talent. This happens when you're not making full use of your team's skills or knowledge. Maybe your employees have great ideas for improvements, but they are never asked to share them. Wasting talent leads to disengagement and missed opportunities for innovation. Encourage employees' input and foster a culture of continuous improvement through Kaizen. Use Kaizen events, for example, to engage the team and implement their ideas. For example, at home is like not letting your tech-savvy teenager help you set up the new smart TV. Why struggle when you've got talent ready to help? And there you have it, the 8 lean wastes and how you can spot and fix them both at work and in your everyday life. These wastes are everywhere, but once you know how to recognize and eliminate them, you'll be running smoother than ever. Thanks for watching, have fun with your lean implementations, and see you